your eye catches sight of a delectable munchie, and the "I want" order is immediately dispatched. Most times, another message also surfaces. It's not good for you. It will make you fat. A battle begins between two very different characters, both of which reside in your head. It's a slinging match, which only you can hear, but it creates an awful din. The outcome of the heated debate determines whether the scrumptious morsel stays where it is or begins the long journey towards your hips. And the decision is not followed by silence. The loser always has to have the last word, and no one wants to hear, "You're such a big fat failure," or to be reminded about what you've just missed. Oh dear. Join us for this episode of Better Body Chemistry TV as we find out what determines which voice wins. Better Body Chemistry TV is brought to you by Dr. Sandy, a scientist turned gremlin buster, helping you battle sugar gremlins, heifer lumps, and other health horribles through better body chemistry. Remember, small things can make a big difference to your health. Now, researchers from the Californian Institute of Technology have found a way to eavesdrop on this heated debate using a magnetic resonance imaging machine on volunteers battling temptation. The researchers signed up 26 hungry volunteers. Participants were not allowed to eat anything for 4 hours before the snooping session began. Wired up, the hungry participants viewed tempting morsels on the computer screen. Some morsels, like the chips and chocolate cake, were more tempting than others, like broccoli and carrots. Each morsel presented was available at a price, and participants were on a tight budget. The participants had to choose while attempting to suppress their desire to eat the food, while attempting to increase their desire to eat the food, and while acting normally. Although the team was very prescriptive in terms of how to think, the participants could resist any which way they saw fit. They had 4 seconds to make their buying decision. Buying involved bidding for the food item. That is, participants had to decide on their price. The team eavesdropped on what happened inside the participant's head during that 4-second window. 2 areas of the brain lit up like Christmas trees during the debate. The first region was the dorsolateral prefrontal cortex, or DIPFC for short, which sits just behind the temples. The second region was the ventromedial prefrontal cortex, or the VMPFC for short, which sits in the middle of the forehead, just behind the eyes. Now, the DIPFC region was in charge of the nose, and the VMPFC region was responsible for the go for it voice. It turned out the region that was firing when it came time to pay up shaped the decision. Nothing surprising here. The revelation, making the shift from one to the other, took time. It took time, not clever arguments. Now, anyone who has endured the banter between the go and the no-go voice would think that the quality of the arguments were key to success. But this research suggests it takes time. Time for the angel neurons to warm up their voices and start to sing so that they drown out the devilish voice of temptation. Time, nothing more, nothing less. You have to give your brain enough time to resist, to tune out that go voice. It will feel like an eternity. So, let's recap. Your sugar gremlin spots a culinary delight. Maybe it's a plate of chocolate chip cookies or ice cream covered in hot chocolate fudge sauce. He suggests you indulge. Of course you want it. Your VMPFC has triggered. But it's wrong. Your DIPFC stirs. Hold a thought. Your brain is making the switch. The VMPFC has been tuned out. The DIPFC is now the voice in control. Hold a thought a tiny bit longer and you say, thanks, but no thanks. It might feel like an eternity, but if you can hold the thought long enough, the angel voice will win. It's not a debate. That is how you are wired. Take your time. Taming your sugar gremlin is easy if you use a little candy floss. Want to learn more about the candy floss system? Download the Willpower Report from our website. It's free and it will introduce you to the 10 weapons you can use to defeat those sugar cravings. Candy flossing will help you create better body chemistry. To discover more ways to create better body chemistry so you optimize your health and the health of your family, visit our website at www.betterbodychemistry.com. Browse our library or enroll in one of our courses or programs. The advice is simple to follow and based on real science, not hype. Know someone whose angel voice seems to struggle to be heard. Share this video with them so they know it's the voice left standing that wins the should I eat it debate. And if you enjoyed the video, be sure to subscribe to our channel so you catch future episodes of Better Body Chemistry TV. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Remember, small things can make a big difference to your health.